What does it mean when a man doesn't keep his word?
Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted.
It was very interesting to see their responses. Some people was like, it's time to move on. Some said that it means they have healing to do. Like, it was just interesting to see everybody's responses. But I asked that question because if I asked you, what does it mean when a woman doesn't keep her word? You would have been like, oh, she's probably just tired and made too many promises. But if I say, what does it mean when a man breaks his word? He's a bastard. Time to move on. Fucking burn the house down. He's got problems. But yet when women do it, it's just like, well, I was just overwhelmed, or I was just stressed out, or and now there's resentment and there's all this stuff because a trigger came up for me, and it's going to be one of the last times it happens. And this is just the importance of doing the work in Hot Moms and healing our feminine wounds. Time and time again, I will do strategy calls. I did a call with a gal. And like I said, this has happened many times. Maybe it's happened to you with a customer, and they are all in and they say all these big things. And within 24 hours, cusses you out. But I understand women struggle. And it's sad because the difference in women who have what it takes, they don't talk a lot about, you won't find them circling information and fucking pussyfooting around and hem-hawing and being indecisive. Successful women, they act quickly. They take action. They don't say, well, I need to start going to the gym, getting into bed, getting up early, going to the gym. So when a woman doesn't keep her word and goes from polar opposite within 24 hours, well, I just got scared and I'm just irrational or I'm just impulsive. This is why you have weight problems. It's time we start keeping our word to ourselves and to others. Because if you're not keeping your word to yourself by showing the fuck up, doing what you're going to say, even though you may have gotten triggered in the meantime, you're going to stay where you're at. And it's why you struggle. And guess what? You deserve it. Because you're not willing to feel that emotion that every other successful individual has felt and moved through it. So which means you're not taking responsibility. Which means it reminded me of my mother. My mother was bipolar. She was a closet alcoholic. She was very fake and had a ton of resentment. She did everything for everybody and had a ton of resentment. And so she had to drink at night because she was so goddamn stressed out all the time. And felt like she, did everything and didn't have any help and, kids stressing her out. She was that woman. Everybody else could have nice things. She couldn't, that kind of thing, So, and my mom, she was never diagnosed bipolar. Her sister was, but she was put on all kind of anti-anxiety medication. And I had to grow up with a mom who was, you never knew if she was going to be nice or fucking off the wall, chaotic, or pissed off and breaking down doors. That's how I grew up, with a mom that was just all over the fucking place. And when you grow up like that, you attract other things in your life that reminds you of how you grew up, because your body, your nervous system is addicted to that energetic state. And so tonight, when this bitch told me yesterday she was all gung-ho for it, and today she changed her mind, I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck my old shit. We're going to do the work. We're going to do the mother work. Because this is reminding me of my mother. And it's not okay with me. So this is beautiful. It's an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity for new perspectives, because when a man doesn't keep his word, he's what y'all just told me. But when a woman doesn't do it, people don't see things that clear, that they don't see it the same way. And that's bullshit. Because I would say successful women, and myself included, dude, I keep my word to myself. It's not about discipline. It's keeping your fucking word. So that you're not like your fucking mom and you're not like your piece of shit dad or whatever it is. And further beyond that, because you know you deserve better. So this is what my whole rant and post was about earlier today. It's not sane to suffer and stay in the suffering and pain. You become a toxic individual if you choose to do that. The reason that women have weight issues is because they're not willing to increase their emotional intelligence so that they're not controlled by their reactions and feelings. If you can't manage your feelings, you can't manage your money. You can't manage your weight and what goes in your mouth. That's why the hormones aren't working. That's why the meditations aren't working. That's why Bible in the morning's not working. Look at what you've been doing. You've been doing all this other shit. How's that working out? You still don't have it all. So what's going on? What's off? You don't know. I have the answers. This is why I created Hot Moms. It is a trauma-informed approach working on the intellect. Because we've all done the bullshit. We've all done the doctors and the diets and all that. This goes beyond that. So you can choose to stay where you're at and be, risk being like those that hurt you growing up. Or you can feel all those feelings and not be a little bitch. When you start to feel that shame and feel bad and feel like your husband or somebody's not supporting you, or this girl made you feel this way, or it's intimidating and it's scary. Oh, fucking well, how bad do you want your results? Because if you can't get through this, baby, you're not going to be able to control what goes in your fucking mouth when it gets shit hits the fan. You're not going to be able to control your wallet when you get an impulsive whatever. You're not going to be able to make yourself show the fuck up at the gym if you can't manage the little thing that just happened and feel your fucking shit and be a woman and hold your word. Stop being a fucking flaky ass. You know how people look at women? They view women as stupid, wishy-washy. Do you want to be like, come on, man, step the fuck up and help us look better. Help us look better. I've had to do the work. Christina's had to do the work. Hillary's had to do the work. And that's why they fucking deserve the results that they're getting right now. So the difference is whatever you just fucking got out of this video. But I'll tell you right now, if you want to get to your results faster with the weight and the hormone balance and all that, you're going to have to sit with your fucking shit and stop getting so pissed off and fleeing and just going to the food or the booze or the fucking gram or your friend. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to lean into the thing that's making you feel, why has this got me, man? Why does this feel so bad? There's your answer. Keep your word. Stop being fucking flaky. I wish I had somebody on my ass like this 10 years ago. So that's why I teach y'all how I think, how I be, how I feel, how I handle and manage my emotions and feelings. That's been the way for me. And that's why I say, like, for the woman who wants it all and has a lot on her plate, we're a little different. This way has worked for me, and it's worked for a lot of other people. So, yeah, you can do all the diets you want and fucking workouts and hormones, but not until you do that soul shit that you keep running from will you have everything you want. You want to be successful, and you want all this shit and all this body and the money, and you don't want to be like your mom. But right now, the fact that you're struggling your fucking ass off and you keep getting sick, you can't lose the weight, and you binge eat on the weekends and all this shit and you hate fucking Skip is because you're following the very same path as your mother. Maybe you're not taking pills, but you're still emotionally unavailable and you're running around scared, thinking that you're going to lose it all and that you're not good enough and that everything comes with a struggle. Drop that fucking shit, get your head out of your fucking ass, and I want you to stop taking the caffeine, stop taking the Adderall, and I want you to wake up in the morning, you just fucking be sober. Nothing. And you work out and you sit by yourself. And I want you to write down these journal prompts. And I want you to do the work. Oh, you can't do that? This is why you can't have and don't deserve the stuff that you want. So how willing are you, Casey, to sit there, even if it takes all day and you feel like you're going to miss work and you're not going to make any money and then you're not going to get to work on all this shit? What if that wasn't the case? And if you just sat down right here with yourself and went spiritual just for 1 minute and tapped the fuck in and leaned into those feelings of defeat, those feelings of shame, and like you're scared of not being loved because you don't have this thing or that money's going to run out. And let's figure out why you've been feeling this way. And we're going to do a couple more things that's going to shift your energy. But when you do, your whole life is going to change. You're going to get exactly what you want. Within hours, the energy is going to change and you're going to get new ideas and new inspiration and new opportunity. Can you do that? I would have said, yep. Sometimes we just need this. We just need this fucking fire. And I'm telling you, I ain't bullshitting you, man. It's all the mind. It's all in the mind. It's all the mind and the body and the soul. You get that right, everything else is just going to work out. Everything else is just going to work out. Amen. Amen. And we are done. Hit that apply button. CaseyShip.com/apply if you want in my shit. Let's roll.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required. So hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.